Have you ever met up with friends your exact same age, perhaps at a reunion or a simple dinner, and caught yourself wondering, why do they have so much more energy than I do? Why do they seem to wake up ready to take on the day, while you wake up feeling stiff, exhausted, and physically 10 years older than the date on your driver's license? Most people dismiss this. They blame bad genetics, bad luck, or they simply accept that getting older means feeling miserable. But what if I told you that the real difference between you and your energetic friends is not hiding in your DNA? What if the reason you feel so old is actually sitting on your dinner plate every single night? Welcome. I am Dr. Thorne, and today we are going to have a very direct conversation about what is really aging you. We need to understand the fundamental difference between chronological age and biological age. Your chronological age is just the number of birthdays you have celebrated. You cannot change that. But your biological age, how your cells, your joints, and your metabolism are actually performing, is highly dependent on your daily habits. Unfortunately, the modern medical system is designed to treat acute illness. Your doctor simply does not have the time during a 10-minute visit to explain how your evening routine is silently accelerating your biological clock. Right now, millions of adults over 60 are making a massive, culturally accepted mistake every single evening. A mistake that forces your body to age faster while you are trying to sleep. In this video, I am going to reveal this hidden dinner mistake. I will break down exactly what this habit does to your cellular recovery, why it is destroying your morning energy, and the simple, completely free adjustment you can make tonight to stop this accelerated aging process. Let's start by looking at what your body is desperately trying to do the moment the sun goes down. Let's look at what your body is supposed to do the moment you close your eyes at night. For your entire life, your cells have operated on a very strict, natural rhythm. During the day, your body is in an active state, consuming energy, moving, and dealing with stress. But at night, your body is supposed to switch into a profound state of cellular repair. This is the exact time when your system is programmed to clean out damaged cells, reduce the daily inflammation in your joints, and recharge your cognitive battery. But here is the biological reality that you simply cannot ignore. Your body cannot deeply repair itself if it is simultaneously forced to digest a heavy meal. Digestion is one of the most energy-intensive and metabolically demanding processes in the human body. When you eat the wrong type of dinner or eat it too close to bedtime, you are essentially forcing your internal organs to work the night shift. Instead of your blood flow and resources going to your brain to help you reach deep, restorative sleep, or to your knees and lower back to soothe the daily wear and tear, a massive amount of your body's energy is redirected straight to your gut. Your system is forced to make a choice, and it says, "We cannot repair the damage right now. We are too busy processing this food." If this happens occasionally, your body adapts. But if you are making this dinner mistake every single night, year after year, your cells never get the chance to fully catch up. You wake up with yesterday's cellular damage still lingering in your system. This is exactly why your joints feel so incredibly stiff in the morning. This is why you experience that heavy, deep bone fatigue before your feet even hit the floor. You are not just getting older, You are biologically backlogged. But the problem is not just when you are eating. The real danger lies in a specific type of ingredient that millions of older adults consume at dinner, completely unaware of what it does to their system overnight. You might think the worst thing you can consume before bed is a heavy, greasy meal or a late cup of coffee. But the true saboteur of your biological age is much quieter, and it is likely sitting in your pantry right now. I am talking about evening refined carbohydrates and hidden sugars. Whether it is a large plate of pasta for dinner, a few slices of bread, or that innocent-looking sweet treat you have while watching television, these foods trigger a massive biological chain reaction. When you consume refined carbohydrates, your blood sugar rapidly spikes. To manage this spike, your pancreas immediately releases a hormone called insulin to pull that sugar out of your blood. Now, here is the critical biology lesson that changes everything. Insulin and your body's deep repair hormones are natural enemies. When you are young, you produce high levels of human growth hormone, the primary hormone responsible for repairing damaged joint tissue, building muscle, and keeping your cells young. As you pass 60, your natural production of this repair hormone drops significantly. You need every single drop you can get. But when your insulin levels are high at night because of what you just ate, it actively suppresses your body's ability to release those crucial repair hormones, including melatonin. Imagine trying to carefully renovate the inside of a house, but the fire alarm is blaring and the indoor sprinklers are running at full blast. The workers cannot fix the drywall in those conditions. That is exactly what happens inside your body. Your cells cannot repair the daily wear and tear on your knees, your hips, or your brain while insulin is rushing through your system. The damage stays, the inflammation remains, and when the sun comes up, you feel stiff, achy, and exhausted. You aged a little bit more that night because the repair crew was locked out. But it is not just about what you are eating. It is about a very specific biological window. There is a precise time when this eating window must close, otherwise even a healthy dinner will age you. Let's talk about your biological clock. Even if you are eating a healthy dinner, the timing of that meal can still age you if you get it wrong. This is where we introduce a non-negotiable habit for healthy aging. The 3-hour buffer rule. Many older adults eat dinner at 7 p.m. and go to sleep at 9:30 or 10 p.m. Culturally, that sounds perfectly normal, doesn't it? But biologically, it is a disaster for your cellular recovery. When you eat, your body goes to work. Your stomach churns, your liver processes nutrients, and your metabolism fires up. This entire digestive process generates a significant amount of heat. Here is a fascinating piece of human biology. In order for your brain to transition into the deepest, most restorative stages of sleep, the exact stages where true anti-aging repair happens, your core body temperature must drop. If you are actively digesting a meal when your head hits the pillow, your core temperature remains artificially high. Your internal furnace is still burning. Because of this heat, your brain is completely blocked from entering deep sleep. You might be unconscious, but you are not truly resting. You are simply lying in the dark while your internal organs work the night shift. By enforcing a strict 3-hour buffer between your last bite of food and the moment you go to sleep, you change everything. You give your stomach enough time to empty. You allow your blood sugar and insulin levels to return to baseline. And most importantly, you allow your core body temperature to naturally cool down, signaling to your brain that it is safe to begin the cellular repair process. If you sleep at 10 p.m., the kitchen closes at 7 p.m. No exceptions. But I know exactly what you are thinking right now. Dr. Thorne, if I stop eating 3 hours before bed, I am going to be starving when I try to sleep. And you are absolutely right, but only if you are building your dinner the wrong way. If your dinner consists of a large bowl of pasta, white rice, or just a few slices of bread, your body burns through those refined carbohydrates incredibly fast. You get a massive spike in blood sugar, followed by a rapid, sudden crash. That crash is the exact reason you find yourself wandering into the kitchen at 9:30 p.m. looking for a snack. You are not lacking willpower. You are genuinely hungry because your blood sugar just collapsed. But when you change the architecture of your dinner and build what I call the anti-aging plate, everything changes. To easily survive the 3-hour buffer without feeling starved, your final meal of the day must be built around 2 biological anchors: high-quality protein and healthy fats. I am talking about a solid portion of wild-caught fish, chicken, or eggs, paired with fiber-rich vegetables cooked in real olive oil or butter. Why does this matter so much for your biological clock? Because protein and fat do not violently spike your insulin the way refined carbohydrates do. They digest slowly and provide a steady, flat line of energy. When you eat this way at 6:30 or 7 p.m., your brain registers deep, long-lasting satiety. You will not feel those aggressive hunger pangs at 9 p.m. because your blood sugar remains perfectly stable. More importantly, by the time your head hits the pillow 3 hours later, the heaviest, most heat-generating part of your digestion is already finished. Your insulin is low, your core body temperature has successfully dropped, and your body is fully prepared to release those crucial anti-aging repair hormones. You are finally giving your cells the exact biological environment they need to clean out the daily damage, soothe your joints, and recharge your brain. But changing your plate and your timing is just the foundation. If you truly want to wake up with the energy of someone 10 years younger, there is one specific, natural evening habit you need to add to this protocol. We have established the 3-hour buffer, and we have rebuilt your dinner with the anti-aging plate to keep your blood sugar perfectly stable. Now I want you to introduce one completely free, mechanical habit immediately after you finish eating. I want you to take a gentle 10-minute walk. This is not a workout. You are not trying to break a sweat. You are simply walking around your neighborhood or even pacing inside your home. Why? Because the large muscles in your legs act like a biological sponge. When you walk immediately after eating, those muscles actively pull the glucose from your meal directly out of your bloodstream to use as energy. This completely blunts any remaining blood sugar spike, prevents insulin from flooding your system, and physically assists your stomach in emptying faster. You are mechanically accelerating the digestive process so that by the time you go to bed, your body is fully ready to transition into deep anti-aging repair. Let's summarize your new evening protocol to slow down biological aging. Step 1. The anti-aging plate. Build your final meal around high-quality protein, healthy fats, and fiber, leaving the heavy refined carbohydrates off the table. Step 2. The 10-minute walk. Gently use your leg muscles right after eating to clear the glucose from your blood. Step 3. The 3-hour buffer. Close the kitchen entirely 3 hours before you go to sleep, allowing your core body temperature to drop. When you do this, you stop forcing your body to work the night shift. You unlock your natural repair hormones, and you will finally wake up with the energy you deserve. I am Dr. Thorne. My mission is to provide you with clear, no-nonsense education to help you age on your own terms. If this biological approach makes sense to you, please click the subscribe button below. Join our community and take back control of your health. I will see you in the next video.